Hello, my name is Sharon Fitzpatrick and welcome to my YouTube channel, Lifestyle with Sharon. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really tasty chicken and noodle wrap. There's so many different types of wrap which I'll be doing more videos, but for this one it's just so nice. Nice and simple, takes 15 minutes to make. Perfect when you're having a busy day at work and just want something quick and simple. And it takes no time at all. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you do like my videos, please do support me by giving that a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and then share it with your friends and tell people about the channel. And thank you very much for all your support so far. I really appreciate it. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is just cut some chicken up. So of course you can do it with a knife, but as you know by now, I'm sure, I like to do mine with a pair of scissors. So you just want to cut it into small cubes. You don't want them too big because it's going inside a wrap. So we're just going to use one piece of chicken. So you get these small cubes like this. Alright, so I'm going to do some spring onions. So you just cut them up nice and small at the end. Get these little green bits. And make sure that your fingers are bent and you cut along the bias like this. It just makes it look nicer, I think, if you've got these little bits. But again, there's no right or wrong of doing your spring onions or scallions, whatever you want to call them. You don't have to put this in, but I like to grate a carrot. And if you keep one end intact, it gives you something to hold on to at the very end. So you're not grating your fingers. It just makes it that bit easier when you've got this bit to hold on to. So you can get as much as the carrot grated as you can. Okay, now we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil into a wok. Now obviously you can do this in a frying pan, but I prefer to do it in a wok. And what I tend to do is put my spices and things into the oil. So I'm going to put some turmeric. I'm going to put a teaspoon of turmeric. I'm going to put a teaspoon of paprika. I just tend to use the spoon that's half a teaspoon, so that's why I'm putting 2 in. It's just easier. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of mixed herbs in. And then I'm going to put some garlic, dried garlic. Of course you can use fresh ones, and I'm just going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of that in. Right, and then I just mix this around in the oil. And if you feel it's a bit dry, just add some more oil to it. And then we'll add our chicken. Now I always use 2 wooden spoons, it's easier to mix. Right, so as you can see, this way, when you're mixing it all in like this, it gets a more even coating on your chicken. Whereas some people would just put the chicken and then add the spices on top of the chicken. And that way you're getting big clumps of spices in one area. By putting the spices in the oil, it makes sure that it's coated evenly over your chicken and no big clumps. So yeah, just stir every few minutes and make sure that it's evenly cooked, and the smell is lovely. Oh, actually something I forgot to put in is coriander. I'll just put some of that in now. Should have put this in at the beginning, but I forgot, sorry. And I actually love coriander, so I'll put in 1.5 teaspoons. Coriander is a lovely herb that goes with chicken, and it gives it that beautiful colour as well. Okay, so you see how nice this is looking. So we've got a pot of hot water over here. So I bought some Chinese egg noodles. You can use any noodles, but these are really nice ones, and they're nice thin ones. And you just put one of those in the pot of hot water, and they only take 3 minutes to cook. So while those are cooking, those noodles, I'm going to add the spring onions. I'm going to add the grated carrots. I just put half that actually, half a carrot. Just adds that little bit of colour. I love the spring onions. You can use normal onions if you want. A red onion or a yellow onion. But I love spring onions. And just add them at the end of the cooking. And then I have some spinach here I'm going to add as well. So you literally just grab it. You don't even have to cut it. And you just tear it with your hands. And it'll all get smaller as it cooks for that couple of minutes. So it looks like a lot, but it will dissolve or disintegrate or whatever the word is. I don't think it's dissolve. Maybe you can put in the comments what I'm supposed to be trying to say here. I'm not making a good job of it. Oh, I can't think of the word. But it gets smaller anyway. Oh, this smells lovely. And see how quick and easy this is. Literally, as soon as the chicken's cooked, you're ready to put it in your wrap. And the noodles only take the 3 minutes, right at the end. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put the noodles into a sieve, let the water drain, and then I'm going to get hot water from the kettle and just rinse the noodles. And just give that a shake. Now you can leave the noodles whole like this, but I tend to get a pair of scissors and just chop them up a little bit because it makes it easier in the wrap. Right, so now I'm just going to add the noodles into the chicken. And literally just mix it all around so that the noodles get the colouring. You can see already how it's starting to change. Now you can just eat this on its own. You don't have to have it in a wrap. But I love it in a wrap. I've got lots of favourite dinners, but this is one of my favourites. Look how nice this looks. And all that flavour goes into the noodles. It's just lovely. Right, so we're going to put this onto our wrap. Right, so we're just going to get the 2 spoons, lift it up and bring it over to the wrap. Do a couple of spoonfuls. So as you can see, just with one chicken, how much you can get out of this in one lot of noodles. Now, I'm just going to have this wrap as it is cold, but you can heat the wrap up before, put it under the grill. And all you do is you fold it over one side, fold it over a little bit the other side, fold this one this way, and then you want to roll it like this. And that way you've got a sealed edge. So with this, you don't have to seal it. Some people put it back in the pan and seal it. You could have a bit of butter on there and seal it, but I don't bother because it's folded in a way that you can literally just pick it up and bring it up to your mouth and bite it. You don't have to do anything with it. But of course, if you want to put it in the pan or put it in the grill, you can. So I'm just going to cut this up and show you what it looks like inside. So I'm just going to cut this in half. So you can see what this looks like inside. No need for any yogurt or anything. Some people put yogurt in their wraps, but you don't need to. You literally just cook the chicken, cook the noodles, put a few spices and put the grated carrots, spring onions, and what of them is spinach. And that's it. And it tastes yummy. Thank you for watching today's video on how to make this really tasty chicken and noodle wrap. And I look forward to doing more videos for you.